Welcome back for the conclusion to our third match here. Alright, certainly not a fantastic hand or anything, but we do have land. We have a plague to deal with, Ormondal and whatever else. Catacomb Sifter and Blister Pod token generators he's got. And a Disperse, which is definitely not impressive or anything. So the question is, would we find the blue for our Disperse, or find white, which we'll certainly need for things like Silkwrap and whatnot. I think I can actually wait until turn 2 to decide that. So I might play the Evolving Wilds turn 1 but not sacrifice it. See what we draw next turn. That might help us figure out our mana constraint, since I don't know if he's going to play anything on turn 1 that we would want to Silkwrap or anything like that anyway. Doubt it. Anything we want to Disperse, so the one we did not want. I think literally the one land in our deck. Anything would have been better than a swamp. So now I might have to actually decide. Based on what he plays, do we want to find white or blue? Probably white. Just a Loam Dryad. Forgot there's only cost 1 mana, not 2. I'm going to go ahead and find white. We can at least get the plague down. Alright, there's a Vent. Unfortunate. And I'm actually going to go ahead and play it. Next turn, he doesn't have anything to plague just yet, unless next turn he has a Sifter. I think I'd rather get the Vent down so that I have access to double white, but more importantly also I have an activation on the Vent. If need be. But we definitely want to find something that exiles cards so that we have access to Wasteland Strangling. Sifter would be a bit obnoxious, but we'd at least have the Virulent Plague for it. Cut down on half the card. Cryptolith, not that bad. And a Blister Pod or another Loam Dryad, maybe? Guess it remains to be seen. So what are we hoping to draw? Demonic Pact, I suppose, would be okay. Cutthroat, answer to that wouldn't be bad either. Alright, blue mana. So we could hold back. Let's see. I think that I'm just going to hold up the Vent, keep both of his attackers at bay, and we've got Disperse as well. Attacking with both. Nope, he sees the Vent. Silkwrap wouldn't be too bad here. Alright, also a Silumgar's Command would be fantastic. Starfield, not so much. Alright, things aren't looking so swell here. So I think I'm gonna... really wish we had a Silumgar's Command. He's gonna collect a company in, see what he finds. We might have to Disperse, but not ideal. Okay, at least it wasn't a Nantuko Husk. Although with the Disperse, that wouldn't have been so bad. Yeah, things aren't looking too good here. We need a board wipe fast. Evolutionary Leap, that's going to complicate things. Again, I wish I had a counterspell. You can essentially turn any of his creatures into another now. And there's the Husk. That's bad news. If we were to Disperse the Cutthroat or anything like that, we wouldn't be able to activate the Vent, and he could just replay it off of the Cryptolith Rites. So I think we might be in a bit of a bind here. Just going to sacrifice the Recruiter to deal damage and scry. I think I'm okay with that. He'll deny us the life gain, of course. Ooh, what is this? Oh, Evolutionary Leap, rather, of course. The other sacrifice outlet that he has. Finds a Blister Pod, which he can cast, actually. So we really need like a Flaying Tendrils or a Languish right here, right now. Did not elect to play it out. That's fine. Unmaking into a Wasteland, I guess, is something. So I could hit the Husk, but then I think he can just get rid of it himself. He can just sacrifice it. I'm also running out of time, so I'm going to have to pick up the pace a bit. I think I'm going to unmake the Evolutionary Leap. Since he can't sacrifice it to the Husk, he has to decide now if he wants to tap down this Cutthroat for something before this is gone, and then I'll have something guaranteed to pitch to the Wasteland Strangler. Looks like that's what he's doing. He's going to sacrifice the token, yeah. That is fine. Let's see how scries go. Leaves it on the bottom. Finds a Liliana. Alright. It's a problem. Then we're going to play Strangler. I think I have to get rid of the Cutthroat. See if he sacrifices the Loam Dryad in response. Just to get that extra sweet damage in. We do have a Disperse, which is a good out to Nantuko Husk. Really need a Languish, I think, is the only way we might have a chance here. Hissing Quagmire is going to make things even more difficult than they already are, but I'm going to stop talking as much as I have been, I think, and focus on playing, since we are a bit short on time. Alright, so Liliana, he's got plenty of mana still, and he has instant speed outlets to sacrifice to Liliana. Quite a few, actually. He's probably going to do that right now. Sacrifice Blister Pod, Scry, transform Liliana. He could bring back Cutthroat, so I think we pretty much have to draw a Languish to have any hope here. So if he's just gonna, yeah, attack with that, we have no choice but to block. He's just gonna sacrifice the Blister Pod. I think he could have attacked with everything. I would have had to block the Nantuko, because it hits for 2, and then he would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 off the Blister Pod, and then Liliana, so he would have had lethal. So I think he should have attacked with both of these, unless he's using them for mana. Let's see which one he brings back. If it's Cutthroat, we're in big trouble. Oh, just making us discard a card. Alrighty. Honestly, that's not the worst. Definitely gonna get rid of Starfield, unfortunately. I need to hold up the Plague to take these both down. Prairie Stream, not so good. Alright. Let's go ahead and play that. Cut down on his zombies. He will devour them. I'm just going to pass the turn, holding up Shambling Vent and Disperse. I think he would have been in better shape if he had attacked with everything and then also used Liliana's minus to bring back a Cutthroat. I think it would have been very hard to come back from that. He left a card on top. Just going to bring back the Zulaport. Alright, I can't really do much about that. Could activate a Quagmire, just play a Sifter. Token dies right away, which will ping us. Not looking so good here. Attacks with just the husk. I'm actually going to let him do his thing, I think. Rather than just throw away my Shambling Vent. I'll let him sacrifice all he wants and then just disperse it. He's scrying at the top, so whatever is up there, he'll get no more value out of it. Let's see. Okay, he's just going to deal 4. That's fine. Yeah, another Sifter, so we're going to 5. Yeah, I believe we are dead here. Maybe a Blood Curse Knight could make something happen, but I doubt that. One more creature and we are actually just dead to the Cutthroat. In that case, I think I have to actually disperse it now. If I do that, the Languish won't even be enough. I think I have to disperse the Nintuko. He's going to sacrifice in response, which I think I'm okay with. Taking 1 damage now versus 2 when it attacks next turn. Even a Languish won't really help. I need like an Angelic Purge on the Cutthroat and then Strangle a Sifter, and even that, it's going to be really tough. Maybe a Blood Curse Knight can buy me some time here. He's actually lower on time than we are now. He's going all in on it. He's going to try and finish us off with the Quagmires. So yeah, Blood Curse Knight would be pretty phenomenal, as would a Silumgar's Command. But we are dead if we don't find an answer to the Cutthroat, and we didn't. So I think I have to actually activate this and hope he misplays. Attack Liliana. And I guess play the Strangler. Sadly. Don't have anything to exile. So you can activate a Quagmire and play his Husk. I guess I should have played a Caves to deal with the Liliana. She's just going to plus most likely. I can't imagine him bringing back... actually, if he plays the Husk, then that's an additional 1. Ooh, okay. There's a second Cutthroat. So once he plays Husk, I'm dead. I gotta find a Flaying Tendrils, I think, right now. Flaying Tendrils might actually do it. He's got 2 mana. Alright, Flaying Tendrils, and I think I might actually have a chance here. He just didn't activate the Liliana. Okay. Is there a chance? Not quite. With 5 mana, we can deal with them somewhat, but it won't be enough. So, with 5 mana, I have to keep those 2, I guess. And see what he does. If I bounce one Cutthroat and kill the other, I'm still dead. Very, very dead. Alright, let's see what he does. Flaying Tendrils there would have been able to wipe out all 4 without triggering any exile effects. Alright, so we have to play now. He's got all the mana he needs to cast his Husk and also the Cutthroat, so yeah, we're dead. But we will fight to the bitter end. So I'm going to bounce a permanent and kill another, I suppose. He can tap in response, play his Husk, and play out another Cutthroat, so he certainly has the game in hand, he just has to see it. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. That will do it. Alright, so we did a fairly good job of defeating black-green sacrifice decks before entering the league, but we could not do it a 3rd time, so that will be the end of our 3rd match. Very close, that's for sure. Yeah, we did not have the tools we needed, so on to match 4. Stay tuned.